Hey, my bad. Hey guys, Cam from 15 back out with another video for you guys. And I'm back with another My Home Hero. Did not get this episode review out early yesterday because, well, I had to work the Dodger game yesterday. But regardless, I'm here talking My Home Hero. And what a episode, man. This show, man, continues to make me wonder where this show's going to go. And man, dude, I don't know where it's going to go, but sadly, our boy Tetsuo, he may be getting himself into some more trouble. On top of the fact, he may have just put one of his old friends into trouble now. And on top of the fact, we run into Nobuto's dad, and this guy looks like a man possessed. If he finds out who the hell, killed my son, well, he's going to be pretty much left for nothing. Pretty much left for dead. Which, you can't blame him, the guy. And he said this, mind you, this guy said this. He's like, listen, my son is a little, stupid idiot. He is a little shit, pretty much. He's a bad dude. But regardless, at the end of the day, I want to provide anything I can to help my son. Even if he is not doing what I want him to do. But, yeah, this week's episode of My Home Hero, man, absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy where the story's going to go. So obviously the episode starts off with the fact that, like, okay, one of the dudes chasing after Tetsuo ends up finding them, and we wondering, like, okay, who shot the gunshot? And we only find out it was that organization's, and it was the leader. And the fact that the organization's boss head knows of Tetsuo and everything, absolutely crazy to the point, like, one, in a way, I guess you can say it was kind of a torture scene, but they were getting the bullet out of this guy's, out of the one dude's, stomach area, pretty much. But, like, to make this guy, like, the fact, now, at first, it's like, it was funny, because I'm like, okay, these guys, I was wondering, like, is this organization, like, absolutely that stupid? And no, they're actually not that stupid. They're actually fairly smart. They cover their tracks pretty much a lot, and again, they put Tetsuo in a very tough situation to where, guess what? It's another form of blackmail. They already got the picture of him, damn near in a garbage mess, butt naked. Then, now they got him on record saying, oh, I killed this person. And then on top of it, obviously they have the whole thing as, well, guess what? You only have pretty much about, like, 4 days left to live. Unless you could find where Nobuto's whereabouts are at. Otherwise, we're just going to blame it on you, and we're just going to kill you. Which, again, it's like, talk about the amount of stress this guy got himself into. I understand this guy probably more than likely should have just, like, holy hell. He probably should have just, when you think about it, maybe he's probably thinking about, like, I probably should have let Nobuto stay alive and just did whatever I could to have my daughter stay away from him. But absolutely crazy with the lengths that this guy has to go. And, eventually his wife finds out, like, yes, you're still doing the organization's dealings and everything. But obviously our boy Tetsuo wants to keep her safe. And even then, the wife, oh my god, man. Why, if I was in this world, man, and I found a woman that loyal, oh, please. That'd be an instant wife her up. His wife, bro, Kasen literally said, is there anything I can do to help you right now with this? I'm like, oh my gosh. This woman, his wife, is so loyal that she is willing to probably, damn, she might honestly, she gives me that vibe like she's willing to take a bullet for her husband. That is, if not love, that is some damn dedication, bro. That is some dedication. So, men, please find women like I see Kasen in this anime that is willing to go and have your back tooth and nail through any situation you're pretty much in. Like, I actually appreciate Kasen doing all that, and that's actually really dope. And that pretty much brings up the idea of using their old friend from college, I guess, who's like a filmmaker and things like that, to pretend to be Nobuto use it as some sort of form of evidence to get away, and then say, oh, like, he walked away, and then blah 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 blah. But the thing is, he can't do it because, well, obviously the people are trailing him and everything. And the thing is also too, on the mindset, he's trying to get a hold of the email, but you know, he has to get through different means and things. Like, he ends up using like Nobuto's like real actual girlfriend, Hibiki. You know, they kind of do a thing. I do appreciate that Hibiki is actually helping him out, try to get him out of this situation that he's in. And she clearly sees, like, hey, you know, this is just a guy that is trying to get out of this situation to keep his daughter safe. I'll help him if it's in, you know, obviously an effort to try to find Nobuto. Now, the question is she going to find out what this guy did to Nobuto? I don't know. And that's kind of the thing there. I think she would obviously immediately stop helping this guy if she found out this dude killed Nobuto and pretty much made this guy just bones, pretty much. But I do appreciate the fact that she's willing to go out of her way, pretty much put her life on the line too, to help out Tetsuo. So I do like that. But obviously you do have the thing with her trailing. You have the moment where Kasen talks to the old friend. You do get a little bit of a flashback moment and things like that. You know, a nice scene. You know, eventually the dude's asking like all the questions like, why do you need it shot this way? But Kasen's doing this. But eventually they get the scene shot and everything. And eventually it gets to the point where around the tail end of the episode, Tetsuo ends up running into this bar because he has to find like this password or the security code of the pet of his dog, or like the name of his dog, which I think Nobuto's dad gave it away about saying like, hey, I know after the dog died, he kind of just changed for the worse pretty much. So yeah, but you just get that very tense conversation where pretty much the dude is like, excuse me, he pretty much like is saying, talking about his son, talking about Nobuto, and saying like, hey, listen, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to find out if anything happened, if somebody were to like have killed him, then I'm gonna kill them back, pretty much. So it was to show you that this guy is pretty much showing no mercy. And then on top of it too, what is it? You know, he as he leaves, he asks like, hey, what's his face? What's your name? And then he ends up just going off the top of his head. He blurbs out his friend's name, and he says he's his friend's name. And then when the dude's walking out, he eventually like, no, but that sounds like a lie for some odd reason. And then next thing you know, Tetsuo asks the bartender like, hey, have you seen this guy around? And he's like, oh yeah, that guy, yeah, that's the dude's. He looks similar to that guy right there that just walked out. And then Tetsuo puts two and two together, realizes, well, that's the dude's dad, and now he's really effed, and he's in a very difficult situation. On top of it, blurbing out his friend's name might put his friend's name at risk, too, because all this guy has to do is find out who's this guy and not see that it's Tetsuo, and then, we're getting into some damn problems here. So, Tetsuo might have got himself into some even more deeper shit than he already is in right now. He's already on, obviously, testy grounds with the organization, and now Nobuto's dad is pretty much getting on to him now. When he looks up that dude's name and he doesn't see that guy's face, Nobuto or Tetsuo's face, well then he's gonna be like, I need to find this guy. This guy's suspicious for some odd reason. So yeah, very, very interesting. Another solid episode of My Home Hero. Really liking where the story's going. And yeah, but anyways guys, catch you guys in the next video. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode, as well as hit the subscribe button if you want to get more My Home Hero content or any other anime content I upload to the channel. Till then guys, peace.